Hey friends, this is Miss Wolfie from our half-acre homestead. Well, the Thanksgiving party's over and we got leftovers. Papa's shucking about probably a good dozen corn that got cooked on the barbecue. And I'm going to do this dealing with the leftovers in stages. We're going to deal with the corn today. What I'm going to do is cut it all off the cobs, and I'm just going to dehydrate it because it's already cooked. Okay, I got about six dehydrator trays. I don't know if I'm going to need them all. Almost forgot. Or glass, jar, whatever. Talk about home economics. Where my son works, there used to be a restaurant, but they're turning that section into a walk-in freezer, I guess. And he gave Briar all the glasses. And he said, Briar said, "Do you want some, Mom?" I said, "Sure. I don't care if they got a beer logo on them. It's free. It's not like I'm going to drink it. Right, dear?" Mm-hmm. But they're good glasses. So I'm just going to start, because this corn is perfectly cooked. Some of it's actually toasted a little bit, but that doesn't matter. It's you know, it's the flavor. So I'm just going to start cutting the corn, and it's just going to be a messy, juicy job. So I'm going to ask Daddy to get me a tea towel from under my cutting board, because I didn't think to do that. Once the corn starts to run, it's okay. You can almost pick these slabs up and put them right on the dehydrator, but really you should break them up, because the number one rule is you want it, and yes, my hands are clean, you want to break it up so that it dehydrates better. I mean, what have we got here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 cobs of corn. We're not going to throw that out. Heck no. But I'll tell you something. That's one more thing to put in soups, stews, and chicken and rice, and all kinds of good stuff this winter. So, I'm going to continue to take the corn off the cob. And I'll be back when I know how many dehydrator trays we have. No, Gracie, honey, you cannot have corn. We had dogs that would love to chew on a corn cob, but we cannot give that to Gracie as much as she loves it. It's an allergy issue. Okay, I have 4 full trays of cooked sweet corn, and I'm going to take this into the pantry, and I'm going to put this on dehydrate for fruits and vegetables, and then I'm going to move on over to the meat leftovers. Okay, we got 4 trays of dehydrated corn, and if you see anything in there like an off-colored kernel, just go ahead and see. I just love these fine mesh trays. Honestly, I do. I think the dehydrator trays should be maybe a little larger hole than this, but smaller than the original. I think they should design a tray that is almost this size, but smaller than that. And I think they'd have it bang right on. Don't be surprised if you see them come out with a new tool that covers the center. You know, they could also make a little cap here that allows the air up through, like maybe out of a piece of mesh. And that way we never have to deal with putting the cup over the jar. But those are just things for, you know, companies to think about if they ever pay attention to my channel. Sometimes I have good ideas. So I have this much of a quart jar from last year. And I have this jar, and I have this jar, because I don't know exactly how much corn I'm going to have. So let's start off with the quart jar. I'm not even going to, because it's so small, I'm not even going to bother with the funnel. I have my paper, and I have wide mouth jars. It should be enough, and this isn't really bulky. So there's one tray. I think what's going to happen is I'm going to get a full quart jar. Make no mistakes, folks. This was 14 cobs of corn. And as soon as I'm done this, I will do the math for y'all, because we got that corn at the farmer's market for our freezer. And I'll tell you exactly how much each cob cost us. I think I'm gonna have to move to the larger jar. It's not gonna fill this jar, but it's gonna overfill the quart. And a half-gallon jar is just 2 quarts. So let's see how far we get. Okay, last tray. Like I said, I still have a half a quart jar from corn from last year, and I will use that up first. But I don't use oxygen absorbers, and somebody asked me if I could give times for how long it takes for things to dehydrate. Guess what? They take as long as they take. And I just keep checking them. It's not something I set and forget. It's something I set, walk away of, and then check every 6 to 8 hours. That's how I set my time. And when it's done, it's done. I could probably grind this into sweet cornmeal if I needed to. Well, that was pretty close. We got 40 ounces divided by 8. That means we got 5 cups. Why would you throw away your leftover corn? It's just home economics. Now I've got it for soups, stews, casseroles, or even if I want to grind it into cornmeal for a quick breakfast. This is the Mrs. Wolfe from our half-acre homestead saying, saving your leftovers any way possible just makes home economic sense. Take care, God bless.